Thank you for joining us for another edition of Henry's Dashboard Dialogues as we talk about all things Glasgow, Kentucky.
Going back to Glasgow. Back to Glasgow, KY.
It's our second podcast for Dashboard Dialogues. We had a lot of positive comment last week when we interviewed Matt Mutter talking about the veterans flags downtown and some of the veterans events that were coming up. Everybody has been totally excited about the way it went, and we thank all of those people who were involved. But we must move forward, and we have another very special event coming up this week that we want you all to be aware of so that we can have another special weekend. It is the Light Up Glasgow event that is coming up this Friday evening in downtown Glasgow. Now, we have a gentleman who works for the city of Glasgow jointly with Barron County, but he wears the title of Planning and Zoning Coordinator, but we affectionately know him as Kevin Myatt, and he's also in charge of Light Up Glasgow. So, Kevin, you know, you're kind of a X's and O's guy, planning and zoning, a lot of right angles, but you also bring that expertise when it comes to the planning and zoning of Light Up Glasgow.
Thank you, Mayor, for having me. One of the cool things is this event, this Light Up Glasgow event, has been going on for some 20 years now. And my predecessors, Ernie Myers, and those that did it before me, did it great, did it right, and we're just kind of following their example.
Let me tell you right now, last year we did it a little bit later in the month, but this time we're doing Light Up Glasgow a little bit earlier for a variety of reasons. We needed to have a way to get more kids here, and we needed to be able to get it a little bit further away from Thanksgiving. Is that right?
That's right. One of the things, we're having it this Friday, November 17th at 5 p.m. What this does for us is it helps us coordinate with the Small Business of America and their project of trying to get that small business out and about prior to the Thanksgiving holiday. One of the things that helps us is if we have it the week before, the schools are still in session, and this year we're going to have the Barron County and Glasgow choruses to come and sing, and they'll be in school. Typically, we've had this in the past the day after Thanksgiving, and it makes it a little difficult with the kids being out of school and trying to coordinate that. So this year, we just thought we would give it a try, see how much better it might work for those kids and how much easier it might be for them and their families to all attend to see this and get to listen to their children sing.
We're in the car. We're driving around the Glasgow Square doing this dashboard dialogue program. We head on the west side of the square and see that cool-looking Christmas tree. That would be the northwest corner of the courthouse?
Yes, sir. Northwest corner.
It's a new thing this year, and we've got a lot of interesting comment on it. Let's talk about the first ever live Christmas tree that's been buried in the ground in the northwest corner of the Glasgow courthouse.
That was a joint effort of getting all entities and departments involved here, with the street department getting that dug and getting that tree placed there. It's going to be a fantastic addition to this program. In the past, we've had that artificial tree, but this is the first year of the live tree and its lighting. I think everyone will be super happy to see that and super excited for that. I think it just brings a lot of Christmas magic. It's a real tree. It's there. It's sustainable. It's going to be a really, really cool thing.
That's going to be lit up at the same time that all of the parts of downtown Glasgow are going to be lit up here on Friday night as well.
Not only is that going to be lit up, but the majority of the inside of where the courthouse lawn is going to be lit up as well. The gazebo will be lit up. And then Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there to talk with the kids and see the kiddos and making sure everybody's on their best behavior, I guess you would say.
You better be.
That's correct. Got to have as many points as you could take.
So when you come downtown, of course, we're looking at the tree right here. Every day when I come around the square here like we are, I'm imagining what it's going to look like when it gets lit up, because it's a big tree, and all these other lights that the city and the county are putting in down here, it's going to be something to celebrate.
It's 25 foot tall. It's going to have a lot of lights on it, and there's going to be wonderful pictures to be able to take with it with your family in front of it. It's going to be a really great opportunity.
Let's come on around the square, and the way I'm understanding it, let's get down to the bottom of the square right about where City Hall is. We're going to have a gigantic projector screen up on the wall over here, aren't we?
Similar to what we as the city have done during the year at the Parks and Rec We're going to have that screen set up. We're going to be showing a free movie. It's going to be sponsored by Myatt. They have the movie rights, and it's for Frosty's Winter Wonderland.
Frosty's Winter Wonderland. That's a classic, isn't it?
It's one that I grew up watching. I'm sure many others have grown up watching as well. So it's a free event, going to be displayed right onto the City Hall there with the screen. You're going to be able to put your chairs right in the road as the road will be blocked off. Really neat avenue and neat thing to see.
You can sit right there in the middle of the square and just huddle up and be with friends. It's going to be festive.
Frosty's Winter Wonderland.
That's the one that Burl Ives is in?
It's the second one of that. So a lot of people think it's the better one. They love it, seeing it too. So it's going to be a great movie.
So would you suggest maybe we'll have some seating down here, but you can also bring your own chair, right?
Oh yeah, I would highly recommend individuals to bring their chairs. If they want to bring blankets, they'll be able to sit on the green side there of the courthouse. There'll be many merchants open on the square for hot chocolate, food, popcorn, anything that your heart's desire. The event starts at 5 p.m. We want to be here early so that we can listen to those choruses sing. Berrien County's going to sing, and their middle school, Glasgow High School, and their 8th grade a cappella group are going to come. They're each one going to sing a couple songs, and then they're going to combine, hopefully, for one song. The first 100 families that come, that see Santa Claus will get an ornament, a Christmas ornament that proudly displays the 2023 Light Up Glasgow event. And then the movie's going to be shown directly after the light up takes place, right after the singing. As soon as the singing's done, hopefully we'll have those individuals count down, and we're going to light up the whole courtyard and the Christmas tree. And then the merchants are going to be open for you all, for anybody to browse and just take a look at and hopefully go into and shop.
And we're not going to give it up on Friday night, because when the sun rises on Saturday morning, the Downtown Business Association is going to be cranking up with their Sip, Shop, and Ho, Ho, Ho. This thing is going to be huge on Saturday, Kevin.
Absolutely. It is going to follow the Glasgow Rec Department having the Turkey Trot Run that morning. And then 1 p.m. there on November the 18th, the Sip, Shop, and Ho, Ho, Ho vendors are going to be out and about. A ton of vendors there. I'm looking at maybe 30, 40 vendors that's going to be available. And it's all going to be vendors that hand make things that's going to be there. There's going to be a couple of food vendors there as well, in addition to the merchants that's already on the square open as well.
I appreciate Kevin Myatt being here on Henry's Dashboard Dialogues. We like to plug into Glasgow and tell you the wonderful things that are going on. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, sir.
Going back to Glasgow. Back to Glasgow, KY. Glasgow. Back to Glasgow, KY.